Good morning, YouTube. Let me bring my thing over here. I don't know if y'all can see me, y'all can hear me, but I'm doing a facial on myself this morning. Hi. I missed y'all. I don't got my wand, so I'm just gonna use my hand. I don't even feel like looking for it and all my stuff. It's still packed up, but I just wanted to come on here and share something with y'all and for myself as well because people really be thinking like they aren't like to be touched. How can I put it? I can't really explain it. But in a way of not feeling that they are untouchable, right? But the message that I'm trying to get when it comes to this video, are you in your karmic stage right now? Because a lot of people don't know. You gotta go through it to grow through it, okay? And I'm just here to tell y'all, we definitely been in our karmic stages. Good morning. How are you doing? I probably need some more. It has to be a layer of it. I don't know if y'all didn't know, but I am a licensed esthetician. I love doing facials on myself. Anything that is one way I do self-care. Hold on, I gotta find. I didn't throw it away. I didn't mean to throw it away because I still need that. I heard it. But we all have to go through being a karmic before we can reach that Empress and Emperor energy. Okay. And I didn't even honestly know that until I'm sitting here having a aha moment and epiphany, honestly, listening to a reading myself. And it just had me thinking like I've been a karmic for the last couple of years, even while on my journey, even being here telling y'all, um, I can be honest, like I've been in fucked up relationships, y'all. Not even just because people's fucked up, but because I had to go through it. And I thought I was okay. I thought I was like one of those people that was untouchable. And don't get me wrong, we blessed and highly favored around this motherfucker. Hey, good morning. We are so blessed, but you know what they say, God ain't gonna let the devil have the best of you unless you want him to have the best of you. And energetically, these devils that we be talking about, these low vibrational entities and things, you feel me? I don't know, I had told y'all a story where I was in a play and God was, I was walking through the world. God was teaching me about the world, and then I got into the world and worldly things and shit just started spazzing out. But I had to go through it. But the whole time God was there. The whole time God was there, y'all. And it just has me coming back to this message. Like, are you still in your karmic stage and you don't even know it? Like, in a way of like why is this happening to me? Why is failed relationships keep happening in my life? Why is jobs not happening in my life? Like, there's a reason why. You know what I'm saying? So like, quit beating your fucking self up. Cause I promise you, I'm not doing that shit no more. And people look at it like, damn, she's cool as a cup of ice water. But I'm just here to tell y'all, you feel me? You definitely, everybody has been a karma before. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care. Like, and we all have stages. Like, it all depends on where you're trying to be at in life. Like, I always told my family, like, I wanted to be famous. Like, I'm going to be big one day. Like, I used to always tell them that. And I didn't know that it had to be me to make myself feel like this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I had to go through all those stages to really feel like, not even saying that I'm already famous, but you know what they say, like, in order to be something, you have to start becoming that person. You know what I'm saying? So, are you in your karmic stage right now and you don't even know why you're going through shit? There's just these lessons that you still just have to put up with right now. until you really understand, and honestly, for me, let me be all the way honest with you. When it comes to relationships and the man that I used to deal with, like, I felt like I was always on my self-love journey, especially the last couple of years, like from doing yoni steams, I mean, just all type of different shit that a motherfucker could tell me that I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why do these knuckleheads, let me just put that out there, keep coming my way? Like, but I have to understand, like, there was something still within myself, that I had to fucking learn. And honestly, I had to, I don't like to blame my parents or anything. I don't do this shit no more. But you do have to see where the fucking root of the problem begins. And I had to look back at me and my father's relationship. Like, me and my father don't have the best of relationship. When you pull the band-aid off, you know what I'm saying? And if it started like that with my father, if I don't know how to communicate with my dad, because my dad don't know how to communicate with me, he probably don't even know the karma that he felt like he passed. He done passed it down to his kids. You know what I'm saying? So you have to look at it like, if you don't nip that shit where the root of the tootie is, of the problem is, bro, that's just gonna be passed down to your kids. That's another message that I had on her. Like, if you don't discipline your kids, karma the fuck will. Okay? Like, but are you in your karmic stage though? And you don't even know it. But there's a way that you can get out of it, right? There's a way that you can get out of it by starting to admit to what the problem is and start getting help with that shit. You feel me? And that's like me. Like, I've been in therapy, and that's another. I've been in therapy ever since I became a mom. I've been in therapy, and my baby's 5 years old. So it's been a back and forth process, a back and forth, different therapists and shit that I would talk to. But at least I know I had to own up to certain things within myself. Not even because my daughter's sperm donor, but it just had to go back to me. Like, not saying why did I allow this happen, but what in me caused this situation. You know what I'm saying? So quit blaming him, quit blaming myself, you feel me? And quit blaming my family as well. And just look at it like there's lessons that needed to be learned so I can honestly learn to love myself more, and having a kid, I looked at it as like, I know I had a piece of hair on my face. Having a kid, I looked at it as like, I had my father, I had my mother, but like I said, it wasn't the best relationship. You feel me? Even still to this day, my mom and dad still not getting along. You feel me? They fucking like 60 years old and shit, and you couldn't even put them in the same room together type shit. You feel me? But I know now that I'm on the outside looking in and I'm a mother, there's something that I'm gonna have to break. You feel me? Because I'm not gonna have that. And who's to say, people look at it as like, why you ain't got this is what they call, why you ain't got your baby daddy on child support? Why you ain't fighting and da da da? Why you ain't doing, for what? Why? To me, that's me breaking a generational curse. You feel me? In the midst of, if he don't want to be here, we're not going to beg him to be here. You feel me? It's going to get taken care of. You feel me? And honestly, ever since I've done that, ever since I let it go, I told that man if he ever in this lifetime want to see my daughter, he can take us to the court system. Because I don't deal with shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, I still felt like people were still kind of upset with me because I decided to go that way. But I'm looking at it as like, first of all, this is me and my kid, and I just felt like, who's gonna beg another human being to help raise a baby? Like, we know it takes two to tango. You know what I'm saying? And if that other person, they don't want the responsibilities, you just shouldn't beg somebody. I'm just sorry. Like, and honestly, I was bitter. I was bitter as fuck once upon a time, But I had to learn to let that go. I had to learn to forgive that man. Because even then, if I was going through my bitter moments, I had to move that out of the way, my pride out of the side, put it to the side and everything, and look at it like, something's wrong with him. Once again, that was my fault. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't all him. I should have looked at the whole picture before I laid down. But even then, my baby's a blessing. And even then, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like she's a karmic too. My baby's a karmic baby. For real. And a lot of people don't want to hear that shit, but it's the truth. You and your kids, if you didn't do the shit right, your fucking kids is karmics as well. So it all starts with you breaking the curses. So when they get older, they ain't gonna go through the fucking same shit you went through. Like, yo, I'm getting it now. You feel me? And maybe I'm like, damn, like, we look at it as, oh, there's a whole bunch of single mothers out here. Yeah, it is, but if we just wait on not even just God, but like the power of ourselves, like knowing that there's a higher power, because people, I'm starting to even look at it as, I was looking at something, it was talking about us leaning on like something higher than ourselves. Like we have to put in the work too. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like putting in the work is like the understanding of like God saying, okay, she's doing what she's supposed to do for her and her kid, even though he ain't here. That's something he has to deal with. You know what I'm saying? But I've taken the responsibility to be here. Not even just being here for me and my daughter, but me and my father, you know, because I had to try to learn to break shit there too, even in the midst of, because I wanted her and my father, I wanted them to have, I didn't know my grandmother and my grandfather. You know what I'm saying? So to see my daughter, she have two grandmothers and a papa, that's a blessing. But even then, you know why I probably didn't meet my grandmother and my grandfather? Because I ain't gonna say they was fucked up, but I'm just saying that things happen for a reason. That's all I'm saying, okay? And I'm looking at it like when it comes to right now, me and my dad, we're not even talking to each other. You know what I'm saying? At first, it was breaking me. I had to look at it like, damn, this is really fucking me up. Like, you know, like it seemed like, and let me be all the way honest, like when you don't talk to somebody for a long time, I mean somebody that's real close to you, don't it already feel like they dead? Like, I'm sorry to say it like that, but I'm a Capricorn. So whenever I distance myself, whenever I really decide to cut somebody off, like I say, like I'm already digging you 6 feet. You feel me? I already got your head casket and everything. And I don't know why I'm like that. But it's just like, you must have hurt me really fucking bad. And it wasn't even about me, it's about my kid. You know what I'm saying? So now that I learned to even like try to address the problem, we can address the problem, especially if you're a karmic and you see that you have people in your life still. That's what makes it even harder to heal. People don't understand, like, you think that you could just wake up and go through that. No, if these people are still in your life causing these issues and this chaos and stuff, yes, it's going to be hard. But one thing you can do and what you in control of is distancing yourself from these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit might hurt. Like, I miss my daddy and I know my daughter probably miss him too. You feel me? But why? Who's about to keep being the one to keep, you know what I'm saying? Keeping up the same cycle. Something has to be broken. And if it has to be me at the age of 30 years old, I'm not saying I'm here to teach lessons and stuff, you know, but maybe I'm his lesson at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe he's probably used to getting his way all the time. I gotta keep this on my face for 10 minutes, y'all. Getting his way and shit all the time. And when it comes to his kids and so we can't do that with him. And maybe that's, I don't know, y'all. I don't know, but I'm taking responsibility for myself and doing what I need to do for me and my daughter. And I just know, like, I've been a karmic kid. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I came into this world, you know, both my parents was on drugs. You know, they didn't have the best parents in the whole wide world, you know. My mom, she didn't know who her dad was. You know what I'm saying? So I get why certain things happen the way that the fuck they happen, you know. And here I'm looking at myself like, God has put me in the position, because I asked God so many times, Lord, please put me in the position to handle me and my daughter's finances, our emotional substance, whatever I need to do to be in the right mind frame for me and my daughter. And who's to say, when my mom and my dad was together, they wasn't in the right mind frame. I'm looking at it as that was love. That was not love. It wasn't. You know, but now I'm in control and I'm able to bring love into the picture. And it's like, if the father of my daughter's sperm donor don't want to be here, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Address that shit real good, dress it up real nice, and just send it off. Because it is what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? You cannot keep fighting other people's battles. You can only worry about, I ain't going to say worry about your own battle, but worry about your own battle. Worry about your own lane at the end of the day. Because we all are karmics. And when we be out here trying to save everybody and trying to still focus on helping our family heal, because that was me. Like, I always wanted to be the one that keep the family like, no, let's talk it out. Let's do this. Why we got to argue? Can we all just get along? Can we go to counseling for this? You know, I used to beg my parents, can y'all stop doing this? I used to always be that kid. You feel me? But now, and I see why who I am now, because I used to be a per mediator when I was in middle school with me and my friends and stuff. I used to always have us talk together. I always wanted to be a counselor because I like to see both sides of the fucking, and I want to explain that shit to, like, this is why she feels the way she feels, and this is why she feels the way she feels. Or this is why he feel the way he feel, this is why she feel the way she feel. But when you got two dominant people, and like I say, when they haven't even fixed their own karma, when they still lacking in the way that they feel from past shit, because they don't see what they have in front of them, and we talking about our parents, okay? We talking about the people that raised us, because they don't obviously see what they had in front of them as you. They didn't see that you were special, and in the way of, okay, bro, I gotta break some shit. You feel me? We gotta come together better as co-parenting, get married, whatever the fuck we need to do to be better for our kids. If not, we're gonna lead the same fucking, you know what that saying is? Leading by example? That's the fucking shit. That's the truth. I don't give a fuck how bad the example is. Your kids is gonna pick that shit up. You feel what I'm saying? And other people don't want to understand that shit. You are karmic. You're here to break generational curses. The shit that I don't give a fuck how, if you had a silver spoon in your mouth, I bet you your mom and daddy didn't talk to you right. You know what I'm saying? I bet you everything, you know, having a silver spoon, yeah, your finances and shit might have been good. Probably had a car at a decent time, but there was something going on in your life. But everything wasn't good. You feel me? And I can say that because I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. But I'm just telling you, like, everything wasn't everything, but everything wasn't even bad. But now I see the shit that is leading me up to being an adult, like being 30 years old and being a mother. Yeah, like I'm starting to catch it now. Like, I see why I've attracted certain men, you know, because like I said, there's things within myself. You feel me? That I had to break abandonment issues, you know, like I say, being bitter. And you only marry people when you get in certain relationships and that shit be good at first. Oh, yeah, it's because shit, y'all blinded like a motherfucker. You feel me? And it's funny because the last person I was with, I wasn't so quick to have sex with him. You feel me? I was like, no, let's just be friends and da-da-da-da-da-da. Not saying he was pressuring us, but you know how a man is. You know, they see what they like or whatever, yada, yada, yada. He was patient, you know, but when the time had came, I ain't gonna lie, I was blinded like a motherfucker. Like talk about big butt times, okay? Like lost in la la land, you feel me? And then having to wake up and realize that shit was an illusion like a motherfucker, because there was once again something within myself that I had to break. I had to look at some shit and like, you know what? I see why I attracted you. I see why we came into this. It's mirroring stage, because even then when you mirror with somebody, y'all, that mirror can shatter. When you start to really, like I say, remove that veil, you have to really trust your intuition. You feel me? If something don't feel right, that's your motherfucking gut. You feel me? People, oh, it's the butterflies. Butterflies ain't motherfucking good. We used to think the butterfly effect, and how motherfucker used to make us feel. No. You want to connect with somebody that makes you feel like, damn, I'm just so calm around this man. You know? Not somebody that gets you all jittery and out in your motherfucking high anxiety. That's not good, y'all. That's not good. You marrying somebody in a way, some shit is getting ready to go down. That's all I'm going to say. Some shit is getting ready to go down, y'all. Because in that whole situation, you're a karmic and they are karmic. You came in their life to teach them something, and they came into your motherfucking life to teach you something at the end of the day. For real, for real. I'm sorry I'm talking too much, but I just wanted to get this message out here, y'all. I didn't even see what y'all said. But I love y'all. I just wanted to share that and let y'all know you're a fucking karmic. And if not, it's because you coming out of that. You starting to wake up and realize, you know what? Some shit gotta change, you know? And what's that saying that I'm always saying that I used to pick up? I did not get that shit when I was young, when that man used to say, if you can't change the people around you, you gotta change the people around you. I used to be like, what is he talking about? Like, what is he talking about? I get it now. If you can't change the people around you, can't change your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brothers to be on the same vibration you on, baby, you better get other people around you that's just on the same stage you are. And if you can't, take that time out to do a little bit more inner work for yourself. I promise you it's going to take you higher. And then that's when you can start seeing people who the fuck they really are. Oh, okay. Okay, he or she is really on their journey. You know what I'm saying? They not playing about that shit. They ain't taking that shit as no joke. Then you got some people, oh yeah, they saying they on their journey. They ain't, They still over here doing karmic ass shit, you know? And I ain't saying it's gonna be easy, because it's not. I'm 30 years old. I started having, feelings, and I guess what I say, the butterfly effect at the age of 14. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, that's when a lot of shit started to unfold for me. That's when I found out my parents was on drugs. I started having sex at that time. Like, a lot of shit started to happen for me. And the only reason why is because I was so unaware of what real love was. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, my parents, they was only leading by example, right? So it's time to lead our kids. And even if you ain't got no kids, you got nieces and nephews, you got people, you a role model to a lot of people. You feel me? People see you, yo. People motherfucking see you. Like, prime example, I was on Facebook. I told y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this and I'm gonna get out. I was on Facebook and I decided to put my little fur or whatever to the side. I put myself out there and I said I'm about to do some hood Ubers because I needed some gas money. You feel me? I don't want to ask nobody. Like I said, I'm a Capricorn. I have a hard problem with asking. But when I tell y'all that fucking my post, I ain't gonna say it blew up, but I got so many likes and I got so many people that was like appreciative of me doing that. Come on now, like I had one lady I had gave a ride to, and this is what I mean. People be watching you. I always post myself. I post my businesses on Facebook, on Instagram, sometimes on TikTok. I ain't got time for TikTok, but I post my content, or not even just content, but like flyers and stuff, promoting my readings, promoting my facials, my massages, my waxing, whatever the hell is my services, right? She tells me, like, I'm riding and I'm taking her home. She's like, I wasn't gonna, she was like, I was kind of scared to reach out to you. She's like, but I've been looking at you for a while. I've been looking at your readings and stuff, and I wanted to book with you, but I was afraid. And I'm just like, damn, how'd you, like, I'm on here trying to, offer my services on being a hood Uber, and you talking about a whole nother service. But first of all, I was gonna feel some type of way, because I'm like, damn, why you just now saying something? But then I'm just like, wow, people really be motherfucking watching you. Ain't gotta say nothing. You feel me? People be sharing your shit. People be liking your stuff, and they don't be saying nothing. They don't even be saying. And I like I said, I was gonna get mad at first, because I'm like, damn, you see me promote myself, shit. Why you ain't reach out? Why you ain't say? But it's okay, because like I say, keep watching. Keep fucking watching. Anybody out here that don't like what the fuck I'm doing, keep fucking watching. And if you do and you afraid, don't be afraid. I promise you I won't motherfucking bite. That's all I'm saying. Just don't be real with yourself, because I'm going to be real with me. Okay? But I love y'all, YouTube. I will be back later to do some readings. But I just want to let y'all know, we karmics after this motherfucker. And the only way we're going to get better is if we get better. And we start leading by example the right way, honey. Because like they say, monkey see, monkey do. All right? Peace unto you. Your homegirl is... Yeah.